What is up, YouTube? Crisis Predator here. Coming to you with a little bit of a different game today. This is Ark Survival Evolved. And this isn't a completely blind playthrough. I've actually played this game. I have, I don't know, countless hours into this game. Both single player and multiplayer. But I haven't played the game in a while. It's been several months, so we're gonna go in. I completely scratched my other game. Well, I didn't delete it. I just moved the save content, and we're gonna start completely fresh from the very beginning of the game. And I'll kind of try to walk you guys through a little bit of what's going on with the game, how you gather resources, and things like that. There are some aspects that I've completely forgotten. I don't remember how to whistle. I don't remember a lot of the hotkey commands, but we'll figure all that out as we go. For anyone that has not ever played the game Ark, a little bit of a backstory into the game is basically you're the survivor here. You can make him however you want, and you're stuck on an island full of dinosaurs, both carnivorous dinosaurs and herbivores. And basically you can knock these dinosaurs out and feed them to tame them. And then you can build up an army of basically dinosaurs. And you can go around on the multiplayer server. You have like a bunch of people online, and it's a player versus player. This is basically going to be single player versus environment. And basically it's you got to see how long you can survive. So right now we're going to create our character, and I don't know, we'll keep him sorta a little tan. His hair color, let's go, we don't want to make him old, make him a little bit or somewhere right in between, I guess. And I kind of like the stats, and I kind of like the way that this guy looks so far, so I think we're actually going to kind of keep him right here. These different zones, if you see over here in the spawn region, out beside like south of zone 3, this is an easy part of the map. Then you have medium all the way up to hard. We are going to start in the easy zone, simply for the sake of, I haven't played it in a while, and I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to survive. So as always, we'll name our guy Crisis. And I do like the way he looks, so we're going to go ahead and create the new survivor. And also, I believe that the game gets pretty dark at night. So I'm going to see if, whenever the night arrives, if we can possibly knock up the gamma a little bit so that you guys can still see what's going on. You're cold. You should find some warmth. Now, if you walk around and you hit E, you can pick up stones. Stones are very vital in this game. You can make primitive weapons. You can make, you can use stones as ammo for your slingshots, which is going to be a very early game weapon to knock out your dinosaurs. Now in the beginning, just like in Minecraft, if anyone has ever played Minecraft, you have to punch the trees. If you can see over to the left, I'm gathering thatch and wood. Now these are going to be extremely important, even early game into late game, because you're going to need wood for a lot of different things. If we go into our inventory, we can see that we have 4 wood and 11 thatch. Now we'll go over to crafting, and you'll be able to see that I can craft now a stone pickaxe. That was one of those key elements for the stone. inventory. We'll move this down to number 1 hotbar. That's where I like to keep that. Oh, and we also have a level up. So we have 1 points available. Weight is pretty important in this game because you're going to be carrying a lot of materials. So I have currently 8 Ingram points, and you spend these Ingram points on unlocking all these various things that are blacked out down through here. The more you level up, the more things will be revealed and unlockable. So I'm going to do a stone hatchet, and I'm going to go ahead and do a campfire. I have 2 Ingrams left, not enough for my spear yet. I'm going to gather some more of these stones, just because I want to go ahead and get enough to build my hatchet as well. Now the pick is really good with gathering thatch and a little bit of wood, versus your hatchet, which is really good with gathering wood and not necessarily thatch. I'm going to do this other point for, as you can see, I leveled up to level 3. I unlocked all this level 3 tier gear here. So now I'll be able to craft pants, shirts, a water skin, hats, all that, which is going to be nice. Some of these rocks you can break, others you can't. But if you look at the left, we're gathering flint and stone. The pick's going to be really, really good with gathering flint, not so much stone. There's also a little bit of metal that you can gather. But metal early game isn't really going to do us much good, simply because it's kind of a late game thing where you can build metal tools, you can build metal weapons, you can build metal armor, things like that. These rocks, I mean, absolutely explode. That's the funniest thing about Ark, I think. Alright. Go into our crafting. Let's go ahead and do the hatchet for now. And I'm going to go ahead and build a campfire if I have enough, which I do. Okay. Did a couple on weight. Now I'm going to do health. Tier 4. This is the basic structure that we're going to get in the very beginning. We're going to do a thatch structure. And that's going to kind of keep us out of the elements and keep us away from some dinosaurs and keep us a little more protected. I'm not going to do the water skin just yet. I'm going to get all my clothes and everything first and go ahead and do my spear. And then I also like to bring down my hatchet into my number 2 hotbar, simply because it's easier to access that way. That's my own preference. You put it wherever you want. It's just easier for me, and that's how I've always done it, so that's how I'm going to continue to do. Now we have 31 wood and 7 thatch from that, so that was really good. We have another level up available. Fantastic. And let's see. Can we craft? No, we need fiber. Oh yeah. Almost forgot about the fiber. I was gonna starve to death for you guys. If you go out into the bushes and press E, oh, you have to de-equip your weapon. And you press E. I'm on computer, so I'm on PC, so it's E for me. It'll tell you whatever console you're on to whatever push whatever button. But it's E for me. Now with these you gather berries and you gather fiber. Berries are going to be really, really important early game because that's what you're going to use to eat. If you look over to the bottom right, you're going to see the little house with a plus on it that's flashing right now. That's my level up. I have a level up available. Under that is going to be my weight. That's how much weight I can carry, or how much weight I have currently on me, which is about half, a little over half for me. Under that, you're going to see the water, how thirsty I am. Under that, you're going to see how hungry I am. And then the little lightning bolt under that is going to be stamina. And the cross under that is going to be health. These are very important to pay attention to, especially if you're doing exploring, because you're going to really want to carry some water with you, which that water skin, that Ingram that I had to hold off on. No, I think I learned it. I may have held off on it. I'm not sure. But anyway, that carries water. So if you're going to go for a journey, then you're going to want to carry some water with you. And later on in the game, you can get canteens and things like that. So, alright, I think we've got enough fiber right now. I'm going to carry a little bit more over here. Probably pick up a few more stones. Alright. Inventory. The Amara berries are pretty good. Any of the berries that you get early game, azul berries, all this is pretty good to eat early game. But you're really going to want to get some meat quick. Now, do not eat the narco berries, because the narco berries will put you asleep. Those are what you're going to use to do some taming and stuff. And only eat the stem berries if you really need to, because they're going to dehydrate you very quickly. Alright, so I put 2 on weight earlier. I'll do 1 more on weight. Look at that, level 5 tiers unlocked. Now, slingshot, that's another really good good thing to have, because that's going to be your very first ranged weapon. So, the slingshot will use rocks. We use rocks to as ammo. So building that first is going to be pretty key for if you're going to be taming like I think it's called dilophosaurs or dillos. That's what I call them. I call them dillos. But that's going to be your first real decent tame is going to be a dillo. So you'll want to look for that, and that's going to be kind of like a bodyguard for your base. I mean, they're small animals, so they're not going to be like super helpful, but they can carry a lot of your materials and stuff. So that's kind of important to get those. This guy can carry a lot. It can carry a whole lot, but they have a lot of health. So I personally am cautious when it comes to those, and I try to stay away from those until a little bit later on, whenever I get a few more upgraded weapons, to where I can actually knock them out, like my slingshot, for instance. This beam of white light that you see here, this is a supply drop, in which whenever that spinning, whatever this is, orb, gets down to the ground, then you'll be able to run over and unlock it. There are different colored ones. The higher level, the different the color is, which we can kind of go through that a little bit later on in the game. We're still super early level, so that's not super important right now. I am going to go ahead and craft. I'm not going to craft 8, but I am going to craft 3 spears. And I use the 3 spears because spears can break, and if you hit the ground with them, they break pretty easy. So, and generally I put the spear in my number 3 hotbar. With me, I do health and weight early game, because you never know when you're going to need to run, and you never know when, you know, you're going to need that extra health or that extra weight. These guys, they're passive. They don't attack you at all. So early game, that's a pretty good kill, and the dodos are pretty good kills early game too for your hide and your meat and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and attack this guy. Okay, we got him. Now your pick is gonna be really good for getting meat. I think it's meat. And then I think your pick is meat and your hatchet is hide. But I don't know 100%. I'd have to check that out. But we got a lot of hide there. And we got 18 meat and 20 hide. So not too bad, not too shabby. Which will give us enough to do our slingshot. Definitely want to craft that. Have another level up. We're level 6 right now. I'm going to go over here and check this supply drop. See where it's at. Oh wait, trike. Oh, it's under the water. Under the water is a pretty dangerous place. There are mega piranhas. I don't know that we should really be swimming out here to this. If you see over on the right again, you'll notice that I have an air supply, which underwater is... Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're getting attacked by something. I don't know what. No! 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 We're gonna die. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die. We're getting attacked by... I don't know what this is that we're getting attacked by, actually. I was hoping not to die right off hand, but... Was it an ichthyosaur? I didn't think the ichthyosaurs attacked you. Huh. Well, that was very strange. Like I said, the water is a very dangerous place to be. And it's very dangerous because you have mega piranhas and you have saber-tooth. Look at this. Yeah. There's a mega piranha. Okay, we were being attacked by mega piranhas, and they always swim in big schools like this. Or I can't say always, but most of the time, they swim in big schools. So if you're attacked by one, more than likely you're going to be attacked by several. So we did get lucky there. I was really surprised that we didn't die. Thankfully. So over here, oh, let's check out what we got. So from that drop, we ended up getting a storage crate. We got some, we got a simple bed, which is extremely important. We got a wood post, or a wood sign. And I'm sure we got a couple other things, but I was in quite a hurry to get out of there, so I didn't really look. But those supply drops are really, really handy. Now we did make the slingshot. Those, I usually put that in level, or in hot bar 4. And the good thing about the slingshot is any stones that you pick up, they automatically go to the ammo. So you don't have to load, you don't have to reload or anything with the slingshot. Now to kind of test it out, show you guys how it is with the slingshot. Basically, let's get up, pull it back, smack the dodo. Now dodos do have a now that knocked the dodo out. That dodo is not dead. So if I wanted to run over And if I wanted to tame this dodo, basically, I go over to him. You see the unconscious bar? Which, that's a compy there. Compies will attack you. And they also have a pack mentality. So, the compies are really annoying. Especially early game. Oh, we can't name him right now. So if you saw, the dodo is actually fighting for us. So here's our dodo. We have a dodo level 23. And basically what I did was after I knocked him unconscious, I put berries into his inventory, and that tamed him. So we can actually name him. Let's see. I don't remember exactly how to name the dodo after you've options maybe. Yeah, change name. All right. Oh, I don't know if this is a female or a male. Let's name this dodo. We'll name it Dorothy for right now. And if it's a male, then okay. Dorothy the dodo. Cool. So now we have a dodo friend. Again, oh wait, we also have meat here. Any dinosaurs that you kill, it's pretty important to go ahead and harvest the meat, because you're going to need that. Those are things that you're definitely going to need early and late game. So anytime that you kill a dinosaur, and especially if you're not going to tame it, go ahead and harvest it. So now we have another dodo here. I'd really like to know. Sometimes it's pretty difficult to see if a dodo is male or female, or any animal really, any of the dinosaurs, because you got to run right up next to them, and occasionally that's kind of a scary situation. You notice that there's poop here. This isn't just something that's comical in the game, although it is comical. Poop will be used for fertilizer, for crops and compost bins, things like that. So it's actually pretty important to do your pick up poop a little bit late game. It doesn't have to be necessarily early game, simply because, I mean, you're not going to be building crops and compost bins at level 6 or 7. But once you have a base established and, you know, you can actually start building and whatnot, then it's a little more important. Come on, Dorothy. Also want to show you guys the behaviors tab. You can set this to attack your target. So if you're attacking something, then whatever dino you have will also attack that target. So I actually want to set this guy to neutral. So in case he gets attacked, then he attacks. Because I'm going to be trying to tame some other dinosaurs, and I really don't want him to come in and kill the dinosaurs. You can also change the follow distance of your dinosaur from medium all the way down. This is the closest. He'll follow you like right behind you, and the highest is he'll follow you way back behind. And I like to keep it on medium because I can still look back and see the dino and not have to worry about where he's at or if he's being attacked. A little bit later on, whenever we do our base, we'll want to enable wandering, which will allow the dodo, or any of the dinosaurs really, to wander around the base, and that'll also enable them to breed, which you'll be able to get eggs and things like that. So that'll be pretty good. I'm really looking for a dillo. I want to look for a dillosaur. Well, we're a little hot, so let's go ahead and craft some armor. I mean, as of right now, the only armor that we can really craft is your cloth armor. So, I mean, it's not great, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And then we'll need to get some more fiber so that we can do the hat and the feet. But yeah, there's our guy in cloth. pretty snazzy looking, I must say so myself. I may make a little of that myself. Now here I'm going to do some stamina, because we're going to start getting into some areas that are not ideal for early beginners. That area will be like the swamp area. For sure the swamp area is a place that you kind of want to go a little bit later on. Oh, I think that's a dillo. Yeah, that looks like a dillo. You want to go a little bit later on into the swamp area. The main reason is there are a lot of like really dangerous creatures. Oh, we almost killed this guy. So he's unconscious. We have a Dilophosaur here. This guy will use meat. He's a carnivore, so you'll tame him using meat, obviously. But I'll kind of show you. I'll see if I can show you the tame bar, which I don't think I did with the dodo. And we can also. Oh, geez, there was only one. This was a female, so let's name this one Debbie. Debbie the Dillo, maybe. And we can change these. You can change the name at any point. So we have 11 Dillo. Okay. Now these are the dinosaurs. If you've seen Jurassic Park, these are the dinosaurs that flare out their neck and they spit the acid. And they spit the acid in the guy's eyes. I can't remember his name right offhand, but we're also going to set this guy to neutral, because again, I don't want him to attack the people or the dinosaurs that I'm going to be trying to tame. Alright, 2 tame dinos. I like it. The sun's going to be setting pretty soon, so there's a lot more. There's some more dinos, a little more dillos over here. Looks like, I don't think the other one's a dillo. This one's a dillo for sure. So let's knock him out. He's a higher level. Did you see the spit? The spit that was there. Whenever he starts to run like this, that means his torpor, which is what keeps him conscious, is actually pretty low. Oh, this is a level 100. Wow. This is a significantly higher dillo than I expected. We're gonna, and at any point you can actually go back to your other dillo or your other dinos. It can get whatever meat that you want. So I'm gonna transfer. Let's see. All of it, I guess. I thought T only did one at a time, but I was wrong. So there's the tame bar. If you see right now, we have a male dillo. He is level 100. But if you go down and you see the taming effectiveness, which is 98.9%. So the meat that I have in there right now gives him a 98.9% tame rate, or effectiveness. And underneath that, you'll see that he's going to gain 49 levels at this point right now. He's going to gain 48 levels whenever he tames. So it'll take another couple of meats probably to tame him. So he may drop down to, say, 46. But we'll still have a level 146 dillo. which at level, I think we're at 8. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, we're at level 8 right now. We do have some engrams that we can learn, but we're gonna build a base and everything before we do all that. Uh-oh. Oh, don't crash on me. I think we maybe crashed. I'm not sure what happened here. Oh, wait, whoa. We had some super crazy lag or something there. But, luckily enough, we did not lose the game, so that's good. Now, we're still at 48 levels. And I guess this is kind of a good spot to build the base. I mean, right now we're only going to be able to build a shack. So we're going to gather some wood. All right, one more should be good for him. Get some more wood just to keep our fire going tonight. Alright, where are you at? We should be good. Where's our bar? There it is. Come on, one more. I guess we'll name this one Danny, maybe? We're getting some major lag here. Like, the game is frozen again. And I'm not entirely sure why. That's super strange. I don't have anything crazy going on in the background. Alright, well, if that doesn't sort out. Now, this is an Omniraptor here. Don't do it. Don't do it, Danny. Danny the Dillo. I'm going to set you to neutral as well. Behavior. Lost it. No, there it is. In neutral. So nice. We have a level 147 Dillo at level 8. That's pretty crazy. Alright, we're starting to build up a little bit. So, let's go over here. Our weight's quite a bit right now. So I definitely want to get some more fiber. I see you guys. Definitely want to get some more thatch. I'm encumbered. So I could probably put a little bit of... I'm going to actually go over here to the level 148 or 47. He's probably going to be my favorite. Shh, don't tell the others. But he's going to kind of be my pack mule for the moment, I believe. Yeah, his weight's at 5.2, so he can carry quite a bit of stuff. I'm going to kind of put the stuff that I don't necessarily need for building my house right now, and let him carry a lot of that. And see, the game froze again. Super strange. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what the heck's going on with this thing. I was really hoping to get a house built, or the shack built, before calling it, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that or not with it freezing so much. Which I may just need to restart the computer too. I mean, that may be it, but I don't know. Okay, so yeah, okay, we're going to try to build the house real super quick, and just to kind of give you guys an idea of how the house is. and then we'll call it, because this is kind of crazy. I don't like the fact that it's freezing like this, and it hasn't done this at all with me on any of my single player games, so I'm not sure why it would now. And it's weird that it's 35 minutes in. It was about 30 minutes in whenever it started freezing, so there must be something in the background that I'm not 100% aware of that I need to address. So let's go to our Ingrams. We definitely need a thatch foundation. We need a thatch door frame. We don't need a sleeping bag because we were lucky enough to get the actual bed from the drop. We need a ceiling, we need walls, and we need a door. Okay, so we had enough to build all of that. Let's go ahead and learn the water skin as well, just because we may go on a little excursion a little bit later. I do apologize for all of this freezing and whatnot in the game. I do not know why it is doing this. So, unfortunately, it's going to be kind of a boring part of the game, sitting here watching and waiting for this thing to unfreeze. So, I'll restart, and I'll also change some settings in my my recording software to see if maybe that's the issue, but it shouldn't be, because I'm not using a lot of CPU, and I still have quite a few frame rates per second, so I don't know. Alright, we're gonna build one of these. Oh man, we need fiber. Oh crap. Alright, we're going to X here and wait a few minutes for it to catch back up, and then we're going to need to do some fiber. So I'll try to get all the fiber that I can. I'll try to get all the wood that I can before I build the others, so that we actually have some gameplay and we're not just sitting here watching the beautiful face of Crisis talk to you guys and apologize and wonder why it's freezing. Because I know that's entertaining and all, but I'm sure that's not why you're here. So the fiber, of course, you go into the reeds and gather berries, gather fiber, and all that fun stuff. So let's declick here, go through here, gather some more fiber. I see you guys. I'm still super heavy because I do have a thatch foundation on me now. And the good thing about a lot of the dinosaurs too is later on in the game, whenever you can actually mount the dinosaurs and ride them and gather resources through them, they gather resources so much faster than just sitting here going through these weeds and gathering them that way. The dinosaurs make it so much easier. And see, we're frozen again. Alright, well, I guess we're going to go ahead and call it whenever it comes back, because it's definitely not just a menu issue. It's an in-game issue. So whenever it comes back, we'll go ahead and call it here. I mean, we're 39 minutes in, so we'll keep the episodes a little bit shorter, not too super long to get you guys bored with it. So if it comes back, hopefully it comes back, fingers crossed that it comes back, then we'll call it. We'll finish out this bush and then we'll call it. Whoa, some super lag. Okay, so we're encumbered. We're here. We've got 3 dinos. We've got a 147 Dillo, which is amazing. Alright, speaking of amazing, you guys are amazing. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you like the video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. If you want to, leave a comment down below. And if you like my content and you want to see more of my content, hit the subscribe button, which is also down below. And until next time, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. This is Crisis Predator. I'm out.